Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Susan, and thank you for stopping by. So today we are making this beautiful top. So the yarn that I used is a color changing yarn. It changes color, but you can use one color, you can use two colors, you can just get creative and use the colors that you prefer. It's so beautiful and easy to make, beginner friendly. It only uses double crochets, single crochets, just a little bit of single crochets at the back here, and a chain stitch. So it's a beginner friendly top, and it is so cute. Imagine your daughter in summer rocking this. And I made a matching hair clip, okay, for the hair, but you don't have to do this, but I think I'm going to make a separate video for the hair clip so that this video is not too long for us. Okay, so let's begin making our top. The yarn that I'm going to be using is 100% acrylic yarn, and it's a color changing yarn, and it is very, very beautiful. Okay, so the hook size that I'm going to be using is a 4mm. We're gonna need scissors, we're gonna need stitch markers, we're gonna need 3 buttons, and yarn and needle to sew our buttons on. So let's begin by making a magic ring. This is how I prefer making it. You can make yours the way you want. Okay, and then we're going to chain up 3. We're going to go back into the circle, and we're going to put another double crochet. I'm going to mark this chain stitch because it's going to work as a double crochet, so we have to work in it. Yeah, and then we're going to put 4 more double crochets, giving us a total of 6 double crochets. So yeah, I'm at the end of our 6th double crochet. Just going to pull on this yarn to make sure that it is tight, and then I'm going to chain up 3, go back into the same stitch as the chain stitch, and then we put a double crochet there. Okay, so now I'm going to mark my chain stitch again, but you don't have to mark it if you're sure of your work. Then in the next stitch I'm going to put a double crochet and another double crochet. Okay, so we're going to put 2 double crochets in each stitch of this row. Okay, so now we've reached our end, and I'm going to remove the marker and put 2 double crochets in that last stitch. That is our chain stitch. Okay, so now I'm going to chain up 3, and then we're going to put a double crochet in the same chain, in the same stitch as the chain stitch. Okay, then in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch. So this is what you're going to repeat until you reach the end. That is 2 1 2. Reach the end, and I remove the marker and put a double crochet into that last stitch. Okay, so I ended up with 1 double crochet. Okay, 2 1 2 1 2 1. So now we're going to chain 3 again to go up, and then go back into the same stitch, put 2 double crochets there. Okay, then in the next stitch put 1 double crochet, and in the third stitch put 1 double crochet, and then in the fourth stitch put 2 double crochets. Okay, so next stitch 1 double crochet, next stitch 1 double crochet, next stitch 2 double crochets. Okay, so this is the sequence you're going to repeat: 2 double crochets in the same space, 1 double crochet in next 2 stitches, 2 in the same space, 1 in the next stitches. Then I'm going to meet. Okay, so now we've reached the end of our third row. We're going to take the marker out, and I put 1 double crochet and chain up 3. Okay, and then we turn and put a double crochet in the next same stitch as the chain up. Then I'm going to put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so in the next we're going to put 2 double crochets. That is our increase in the next stitch, in the fourth stitch. So you're going to repeat this until you have the size you want. I'm going to come back and show you how many rows that I did. I'll be measuring on my daughter, so I don't have a pattern. I'm just going to measure on her and see how many rows I need. So now I have reached the end, and I have made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 rows. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to add 2 more rows just to give it a little bit of height, but this time round I'm not going to increase. Okay, so that is working our chain here and then going into the next step, next stitch, and then I'm going to work a double crochet in each stitch just to give our tight a little bit of height, and then going to crochet 2 rows of double crochet without increasing. Then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. I have reached the end. I'm putting our last double crochet. Please don't forget the chain stitch. Don't forget to put a stitch there. Okay, so to continue, we're going to continue working from here going downwards, and we're just going to turn from here. So you're going to go back into that stitch, and we're going to put a double crochet. Okay, just like that, and then a double crochet in the next stitch, and again another double crochet in that same space here. So next is we're going to put 2 double crochets in each row. Okay, like in each row we're going to be putting 2 double crochets until we reach the end. Now I've reached the end, putting our last 2 double crochets like that. Then I'm going to chain 2 and then go back into the next stitch, and I'm going to put a double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this for a total of 5 rows. Okay, then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. Now the next thing is you're going to start working on the back side. Okay, so you're going to start with the first part of the back, and then I'm going to chain up 3, and then I'm going to put double crochet. So that is putting a two double crochets in each row. I'm at the end, and I did 17 two double crochets. Okay, from here to here, 17. Now I'm going to chain up 3, and then I go into the next double crochet, and I work a double crochet in each stitch all the way to the end. Now I've reached the end. Okay, putting our last 2 stitches there, and then chain up 3. So we're going to repeat this, working back and forth until we have 7 rows of double crochet. Okay, so I'm at the end of our 7th row. Okay, we're putting our last 2 stitches. So this is how it looks like. So next I'm going to chain up 2, 3. Okay, then I'm going to skip that first stitch and work into the next stitch halfway, and then into the next stitch. Okay, like that. So we're trying to decrease here. Okay, it is our decrease, and then I go into the next, and I work a double crochet until I have 3 stitches left on the row. Okay, so I said 3 but 4 stitches left because we decreased the first 2. That is working them together. And then we skip that one, and then we work into the last one. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, okay, so next I'm going to next I'm going to chain 1, and then I turn my work and I single crochet 1, 2, 3, then I work a chain of 3. Yeah, trying to work my button because the button I'm going to use is so small, so I have to work a small chain. Okay, let me make it 4. Okay, and then I go into the next stitch and I work a single crochet. Okay, so there is our hole, and then a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then I work double crochet, rather chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I go into the next, I put single crochet there, and then I work single crochet again, 1, 2, 3, then I work the last chain 4, and then I work into the next step and the last chain, we put a single crochet there. Okay, so this is what we have. So now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to cut off the yarn. Change of plans. You know, I'm working this top from my head. I don't have any pattern written anywhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut off the yarn. Okay, I'm just going to work single crochet across on this double crochets, our previous double crochet. I'm going to put a single crochet, 2 single crochets in each row. So it's like I'm making a border around. I've worked single crochets and I've reached here, okay, where our top meet, where we started to work on the back part, and I'm going to skip this stitch here. Okay, and I put a single crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to pull up my yarn, So what we're going to do next is we're going to fold into half, okay, ignoring this back part. So fold into half like that, and then we're going to count a few stitches from the middle, okay. Let me say 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay. Then I put a slip stitch into the 7th, okay, and then the same on the other side, okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then I put a slip stitch, rather I put a marker there, okay. So this is where we're going to be crocheting our neck strap, okay. Okay, so now after marking our top, our neck straps, we're going to work a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the marker. Okay, so now I've reached our marker, and then we're going to take it out, okay. Then I'm going to go into that marker and put a single crochet, okay, and then I'm going to work a chain of 40, or you can make it as long as you want. So now I've reached the end of our chain, and then we're going to skip the first stitch and work into the last one, and I'm going to just slip stitch in each stitch until I reach here. Okay, so now we reached the end, and this is how long my strap is. I don't want to make it too long because it irritates her when it's too long. So now I'm going to go back into the same stitch and put a single crochet to attach it, and this is how it looks like. So now we're going to put a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the next marker. Okay, so now I've reached the next marker. Just going to take it out, okay, and then put a single crochet in that, and then again make a chain of 40. So we basically going to repeat what we did here and strap, and we're going to attach it into the very first single crochet that we started working in. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to start working on this part. So I'm going to go here, okay, where the 5 rows started from, and then we count 6 stitches going backwards, okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, and then we're going to mark that. After marking that, we're going to single crochet up to the marker. Okay, so now we've reached the marker. We're going to take it out, okay, and then go into the stitch where the marker was. We put a single crochet there, and then we chain 2, okay, then go onto the next stitch, put a double crochet and a double crochet in each stitch all the way here, and I'm at the end, and this is the last double crochet, giving us a total of 17 stitches, because we also had 17 stitches here, okay. So we're going to chain 3 going up, reach the end of our decrease, our last decrease, okay, and we skip that one and we work in the chain, and we put a double crochet there, okay. So our second part of the back is almost done, okay. So next I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to go back into that first stitch, and I'm going to put a single crochet in each stitch, okay. So now I'm at the end. We're going to chain 1 and again put a single crochet in each stitch. So you're going to repeat this process, putting a single crochet in each stitch for a total of 6 rows. So come back when I'm done with my 6 rows of single crochet. Now I'm at the end of our 6th row of single crochet. This is how it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to put single crochet in the last stitch and then another single crochet in the same stitch. So we are going to work up to here, okay? Putting a single crochet in each. Like just put a single crochet in the stitch that is next to the one that you've been working in, okay? Okay, so now I've reached the end of our single crochets. I'm gonna skip that and put a slip stitch into the last stitch, chain 1, and then you're gonna cut off the yarn. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay, so next is we're going to get our buttons. When sewing on the buttons, you have to please make sure that you turn your top wrong side facing you, okay? Remember, it has a wrong side. For me, I think this is the wrong side. You see how it looks? And this is the right side. I think there is a difference, okay? One is cuter than the other. So we're gonna turn it like that, okay? And then we're going to sew on our buttons, aligning them with the buttonhole that we created. So now I've finished sewing on our buttons. Okay, I'm just going to weave in this yarn. Okay, don't be like me. Use a color that matches this part. Okay, it's much easier to hide than the one that is different. So now I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, put that aside, and our top is as good as done, almost done. If you're to stop here, then you are done, okay? If you are to stop here, your little girl is gonna look so precious in this, okay? But if you want to continue as me, okay, this is the back. How cute is that? Oh, yeah, this is the back, this is the front. These are the straps, neck straps. Oh, how cute. I would like to see if some of you have made it, the colors that you chose. So next I'm gonna make fringe. I'm gonna add fringe on our top, and this is how we're gonna make it. So I'm just going to wrap it around a few more times, many times, to get so that I start cutting our this is how long they are. You can make them as long as you want. So now we're gonna get our top, and we're going to start putting them, passing them through. Okay, I'm gonna open here. Yeah, I'm going to try and start from this angle here. Okay, I don't want, I'm not gonna use too much. Okay, just like so. 4 should be enough. And I pass them like that. And then I get 1 and I tie around. Okay, so it's kind of a tassel. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't want them to be too close, but if that's what you want, go ahead with that. Okay, and then get 1, tie, we make a knot. Okay, so making sure everything is tight and secure. Okay, so here is our top, so done and so cute and so beautiful. Oh, imagine your little angel rocking this cute top here. Oh, she would be really, really smart. So this is our back. So adorable. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.